Yeah, the bloodletter is not good. Wyvern Wand is good though. Hocus Locus. I think the scepter is better than the wand, right? Yeah, it is. However, I could craft both and finally have Serena be dual wielding. That's something I can do. No, stop! Don't drain my hit, game. Don't. It's not funny. Oh, come on! That's the best I can do. Yep, +2, best I can do. If I whack it even once on the top side, it's going to break. I can just feel it's going to break by a light touch. Seraphic Scepter, +2. Then we have the Wyvern Wand. To hopefully get perfect. I want to get some perfect crafting in this stream. If the game lets me. Give me perfects. Well, it just means I can do another... Ooh. I want to hit it, but... If I do a Sizzly? Maybe now I can do a light? Hopefully? Oh, that worked out. Hey, that's perfect. Let's freaking go. I got perfect. Hallelujah. First perfect of the day. And it wasn't the cool one. The Wyvern Wand. Can I even forge the knife that I have? No, I can only forge the sword breaker, not the other knife. That's unfortunate. Forge armor? Is there anything I've missed? Hooker's hat. Not really better for Gramps. It's the same. The tiara is barely better. Fizzle suit. But I was going to give him that other suit, yeah? So I don't think I want to make this Fizzle outfit. Silver Mail, not better. Silver Curious, slightly better for Eric? Bubba accessories. I've missed the Angel Sandal. What does it do? Ooh, it's an agility boosting one. Wait, chance of missing a turn reduced by 10%. How expensive is it? Ooh. Not expensive at all, and is improvement for everyone? I think I'm gonna make a lot of sandals, because it's a big buff for all of them. And if it turns out they really aren't that much better in the other stat departments, I just have a lot of sandals to sell. Simple as that. I can do a quadrupatch still. There we go. No, come on! Game! I just whacked that one. You can't remove when I just whacked it. Whammy time. For Pete's sakes. Whammy. I can do a singular light touch. Well, that's all I can do. Well, the first sandal became +2. I have like, what, 5 more to do? So many sandals. Yeah, 5 more. Oh, no, wait, no. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. 6 more sandals is what I have to craft. I have to craft 6 more sandals. That's a lot of sandals. It's a lot of footwear to make. After I'm done here, you can call me the shoemakers of the smithing guy. Ooh, critical hit. Not gonna risk it. Double whammy. Stop it, Shoe. Stop it. Get some help instead of removing points. This one. I want to try to get a perfect sandal. This one with the most wiggle room. Just +2 still. Wait, no. What? Pretty well? Did I somehow reduce it to +1 just because of a light tap? What the frick? I somehow made it to +1 because of a tiny little tap I did? Screw you, game, for being that sensitive. Screw you. That was like barely over the limit. Uh-oh. Okay, still safe, still safe. I thought I ruined it. Oh, come on. Ooh. Maybe I'll get +3? Maybe? This might be a perfect one. This might be a perfect one, chat. Let's find out. Yeah, perfect sandals. That's clearly gonna go on me, right? Or should I be generous and give these perfect sandals to someone else? That is the dilemma. Unless I can get more perfect sandals. Alright, let's see, I've crafted 3. I need 7, so 4 more sandals. Why do these shoes have to be so good for everyone? Couldn't anyone have not been happy with their sandals? They'll be like, nah, we all want a pair of sandals. Get to crafting, Luminary. Wow, this actually works out well. Because that means I can do a double edge. No. There! I think I got a second perfect. Yeah! Back-to-back perfect on the shoes! becoming less of a dilemma now that I have two of them. Because that means I can give one of them to me and not feel bad, because, you know, I'll have two pair of perfect sandals. They will just have to fight amongst each other who gets a perfect sandal, but the Luminary can turn a blind eye if anyone gets severely injured from fighting over a perfect pair of sandals. I mean, I'm sure getting the perfect sandal is like the biggest hype you could have in the type of olden times the game seems to take inspiration from. Though I'm not an expert, so take my word with a grain of salt that they would be super excited about a pair of sandals. I got a critical hit game. Don't remove points when I do that. Oh. Okay. Is this still gonna be perfect? I hope so. I hope this will still be perfect. And it is! Let's go! 3 perfects! In a row! Man, I got these sandals on lock now. Almost like, almost feels as if I'm getting locked in here to be like, okay, I have got 1 perfect, need to make sure all of them are perfect now. So I just have 2 dud sandals. Light tap? Yeah, that works. I guess it would be cool if they made a new Dragon Quest game that has the Dungeons and Dragon-esque thing going with it. Ooh. Game, come on. Yeah, this is without doubt gotta be perfect. I don't even need to look. This is gotta be a perfect. I got 2 golden ones. Wait, what? Hold up, that wasn't a perfect. I call BS game. I had 2 on the yellow, and the third one was pretty near the line. How was that not perfect, game? The game cheated me there. I should have had a 5th perfect there. It cheated me. How dare the game do that? How dare it? Wow. Light? Alright, this is not gonna be a perfect one because I'm not getting anything on the yellow line. So hold up. There's hope still. Nope, no hope. Just pretty well. No hope. You can't dual wield in the 9th game? That's a bit sad. Because if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, that was a +1? I thought it was a +2 at least. Come on, game. Why you gotta be like this now all of a sudden? Anyway, as I was saying, it's odd that a Dungeons and a D&D like Dragon Quest game doesn't have dual wield. Because I think a lot of people that play D&D do make themselves dual wield. Either by being like a double sword wielder or being an assassin with 2 knives. Weird to make D&D and not have dual wielding. Almost feels a little bit criminal. Because I doubt Dungeons and Dragons have that patented to be like, no, you can't have any character creating game in dual wield. We have it patented. I don't think so. This is at least +2. which is a big improvement. Now hopefully this will be a better right-hand weapon. Now there's a +2. Anything else I want to rework, by the way? Hmm. Not really. Yeah, okay, I think I'm done. But I have a lot of perfectionist pearls, so I can perfect if I want to. Hold up. First, Silvando. Will this be a better right hand now? Well, about the same, but I take it. Because that means he can now do the first strike be 2 hits, which is a stronger hit. Oh, so this game introduced dual wielding. That's interesting to know. Well, it's a good thing they introduced dual wielding because it's very cool to do that. Alright, now let's see. Right. You needed this coat. This princess P coat. My word, it's hard to say that word and not say princess when you say princess. That's just mean to call it that. But that's a lot of things to get. He gets magical might, magical mending, charm, and defense. And that's like the perfect thing for Gramps, this coat. Now, Eric, I think you could get a better coat. Wait, nope. I think. No, you couldn't. You just keep on with your swindlers then. Right. Hold up. The better one was the Seraphic one, right? Yeah, the Seraphic one is a better one. So... here you go. And then Wyvern Brawn won the second one. Wait, I don't lose defense? No, I do lose defense. It's just there's so many pluses, I can't see the minus. Alright, so I lose 20 defense. That's fine. Because I gain, what is it? 22 more magical mending, 6 more magical might, more attack on my left hand, and a lot more MP absorption. Oh, so that's how she looks when she dual wields. I like it. I like the poses they all have when they dual wields. It's very fitting of their personalities, I feel. Alright. I have a lot of things to give here. I think the gold ring is what I can exchange for the sandals. I lose 10 defense, but I gain 30 agility. Alright, if I take the robber gloves instead. Okay, so the robber gloves is what I have to get rid of for the sandals. Understood. Let's do it. Lose 3 defense, but gain so much more speed. And I feel like speed is way more important than having 3 more defense points. Then we give Jade. Oh, she already has an agility ring. Perfect. Well, she loses 10 points of defense, but if this one does attack, she needs that one. So there you go. You gain a little bit more speed, as if you needed it, but take it anyway, Jade, because everyone is getting speed boosts. Ramps. I think you're gonna lose a Devil Tail. Oh, it actually is. No, I know its agility ring is better. Wait, hang on. What about the sandals? Wait, the sandals give me 96 agility. This one gives me 88 agility. But also gives me 7 defense. I think I could give Gramps agility ring instead. Because he did also give defense on top of giving speed. Whoops. Eric, your turn? Actually, no. Although he could use speed, but I'd like him having the 10% evasion chance, you know? Yeah, because there's 10% from Trickster, 10% from Swindler's Stole, and 10% from Swindler's Scarf. That's like a 30% boost to evasion. And this one increases his left hand attack. So let's go with the strength ring then. You know, that's cool that the dexterity is what determines your armor class in D&D. That's interesting. Alright, so Sylvando... You also have a bunch of decent charm boosts. Which one gives more? Plus 7? Plus 8. So that means I can afford the gold bracer for the angel sandal. Let's do it. Then we have Veronica and Serena to check. Magical Might, Defense. Ooh, plus 13 defense? And I don't have any more plus 3 on the sandals either. Yeah, no, that's too much of a decrease, and she does want Magical Might, so I don't think she gets the sandals anyway. Veronica, could you have the sandals? You know, I just have a bunch of rings, bunch of sandals to sell. Why not? To really lean into being a shoemaker, I'm gonna sell a bunch of shoes. Interesting tidbit about D&D you mentioned there. Right, I think I crafted some armor, I think. I think you could wear it, right? Yeah, you could wear the princess robe. Oh, wait, it gives magical might. Hold up, hold up. I know this gives evasion chance, but magical might boost? Yes, please. Give it to Serena. She needs all the boost she can get to her magical might. Because she has, like, no magic might at all. So let's do it. There. Every little bit helps. So that her whoosh can do actual damage. And then what you can get is like the Robe of Serenity. You lose Charm, and you lose 1 defense point. But in exchange, you get a lot more magical might. Let's go with the Robe of Serenity then. Like the best I can give you right now. just double checking quickly if there's anything I can give with a head that was even remotely better. No, I have the Brazilian one. No. Oh wow. So this corner is where I want to go, where the pterodactyls are. I know they're not called pterodactyls, but the non-cold versions were called pterodactyls, so that's why I'm just calling them that. Burn! It lived! That's not allowed!
Score one for the good guys!
There's something in this corner, I just know it is. Why else would it be two pterodactyls here if there weren't anything there? Stew frizzle on that one. Whoops. Harvest Moon.
Never in doubt. We did it, darlings!
Oh. It's just a view to the town. Alright. Cool. To have a scenic spot, but I was hoping there would be something there. Because then we had two pterodactyls guarding it and everything. Anything at all in this corner? No. Wait. Silk Blossom. What's the point of being able to shake the snow off the tree? Why can I do that? Alright, I think it's just time to enter the forest now, because I don't have anything else to explore here. So let's see, the frozen forest. Oh. Huh. There's a sledge. Snarefelt. Is that more slimes? It is. It's more slimes. Well, too bad Eric is pepped because his ooze bruiser could... Wait, what? What in the... What the heck is that?